session is on next-gen digital advertising, how Walmart and the Trade Desk are harnessing the power of first-party data. Our speakers are Rich Lehrfeld, Senior Vice President and General Manager of Walmart Connect, and Jed Dieterich, Senior Vice President, Global Client Development at the Trade Desk. Over to you, Jed.
Thank you so much, Lori. Hi, everybody. I'm Jed Dieterich. As Lori said, I lead the Global Client and Agency Development team at the Trade Desk. And what that means, my role as a leader of that org is to help brands and global agencies understand this connected ecosystem of digital advertising and help them find new opportunities to better connect with their customers. And of course, it also means that I get to work with amazing partners like Walmart. So today, I'm excited to be joined by Rich Lehrfeld, SVP and GM at Walmart Connect. Hey, Rich.
Well, hello, Jed. Hello, everybody. Thanks for having me. And we'd say the same thing. You're an incredible partner. So I'm Rich Lehrfeld, SVP and GM of Walmart Connect. At Walmart Connect, we are really focused on connecting brands more meaningfully with customers' everyday lives for accelerated shared growth. So I'm excited to be here to talk about some trends in the marketplace, and then also more excited to talk about the partnership with the Trade Desk and how we're going to help drive incremental media performance for suppliers and sellers.
That's great. Well, so I'll kick things off, and I'm going to share some highlights from surveys that the Trade Desk has just fielded. So this is the first time we will share them anywhere. And these surveys were focused on shopper marketing. We interviewed some consumers and some advertisers. So I'll start with the consumer research findings. 2/3 of consumers would not be willing to pay a service fee or a premium to avoid ads. Similarly, 7 in 10 American consumers report that they would prefer to receive a limited tailored ad experience versus paying a fee or a subscription to not receive ads. In where they shop, across most categories, consumers prefer to shop in store. That's especially true for groceries. So it's a little more than half of home improvement. It's around 60% for pharmaceuticals, a little more than half for beauty and personal care, and 70% for groceries. Now, when they do shop online, the reasons are comparing prices, looking for rewards for their purchases, and the ability to shop any time of day. So I'll turn over to what we found from talking to advertisers in the survey. More than half of advertisers said that shopper marketing and digital marketing are separate for them, but they increasingly have to work together in a cross-functional way. 1/3 of marketers see the availability and fragmentation of retail sales data as a marketing challenge. And similarly, 1/3 see challenges in proper measurement of marketing on business outcomes, increased complexity of understanding of the consumer journey, and the ability to optimize across channels for campaigns. So what do I hear in all of that? Well, media consumption and shopping habits are both growing and fragmenting. People shop heavily in store and heavily online. And as media consumption grows, it's up 60% in the last 10 years. And fragments, where no one channel is more than 1/5 of how people spend time, they increasingly prefer relevant advertising to out-of-pocket subscription costs to pay for their media. And then from an advertiser perspective, they need new tools to keep up with fragmentation and the changing landscape. So Rich, I think that's what brings us together here today. And let's talk more about Walmart Connect and the Walmart DSP.
Really incredible stats. So Walmart's always been about connecting brands with incredible customers. But now with Walmart Connect, we built a customer-centric platform that can help accelerate those sales between buyers, sellers in more relevant, impactful ways. We're evolving everything we do every day. And the goal is really to integrate into people's lives in a more relevant, brand safe, and value-added way, allowing suppliers and advertisers to drive more efficiency and effectiveness with their media dollars, which is incredibly important. So we've been focused on our owned and operated platforms, so search and display, but now we're looking to really expand our touch points to advertisers so it can reach customers wherever they're browsing, shopping, and engaging across the web. So inspiration and discovery, these trends and shifts in the industry really that you mentioned and all the stats that you talk about are really about the launch point for where the power of the partnership between Walmart Connect and the Trade Desk is. Together, we've built the Walmart DSP, a new demand-side platform that combines the best-in-class technology of the Trade Desk with the robust scale of Walmart's unparalleled first-party omnichannel data, allowing advertisers to drive media performance outside of Walmart's proprietary sites. So what we're really trying to do with this partnership is to solve a common set of problems facing marketers and media buyers. Just we're trying to make their job simpler.
Yes, I hope we will make their job simpler. And as you said, we're combining just the sheer scale of your first party omni-channel data with our technology. And with the Trade Desk technology, what we've really built is massive reach and the technology to create performance. And by combining all of that, I think, and I hope we're going to unlock something that's unparalleled in the marketplace.
So we sure hope so. We know so. So we talked a lot about scale of the Walmart data. And we think it's important to really talk about what that really means. So Walmart reaches 90% of US households, 150 million customers each and every week shop with us. So that's across groceries, consumables, many repeat customers across many categories. The spectrum of data is truly incredible and really powerful. It means understanding how most of America shops. We know that what their brands are, their product preferences, whether they prefer organics, whether their snacks are sweet or salty or spicy. Couple that with modern machine learning, and we begin to really understand each customer's propensity to buy each brand, or what their loyalty is, or their lack of loyalty. We understand their willingness to really trial new brands and whether they're shopping for new products overall.
Yeah, I'm a salty snacks person, but you already know that probably, Rich.
Like spicy.
But yeah, I'm with you. It's the combination, it's the data and then plus reach, and data plus reach is how you get superior performance. I think you need rich data assets, and you also need real omni-channel reach and access to speak to that media fragmentation that we talked about at the beginning, in order to deliver ROI. So you and I know that years of work has gone into this partnership, but I'd love to just take it back and ask, in the early days, why did Walmart decide to partner with the Trade Desk to launch a DSP? I mean, obviously Walmart is huge and it can acquire a company, it could build its own technology, it could certainly go the walled garden route. Why the Trade Desk?
Yeah, so we obviously want Walmart to be the first choice for every dollar that any company who sells at Walmart to be with Walmart Connect. And to become that, we have to have the best tools for the biggest marketers in the world. So from my perspective, we partner with the leading independent ad tech platform, the Trade Desk. We're giving the big agencies and advertisers the incredible platform that the Trade Desk has. It's a consistent, it's familiar, it's a look and feel for them that they're used to. And this is how they're running their media. So we wanted to make sure we can deliver that for them. But we want to, that's awesome, that's great. But we also layer on top of that, what we're adding is the power of Walmart data to develop this unique DSP built around the brands we sell, the customers that each brand is really trying to reach. So together we'll give advertisers the ability to reach shoppers at scale to drive awareness, deepen engagement, and really move the needle on sales. So you guys have a lot of data providers. I'll turn it back to you. Why Walmart to do this?
Yeah, well, I think it really reflects how we treat and differentiate in the DSP space. I mean, when a data asset of this caliber is brought into media, usually it's coupled with some lack of transparency or lack of flexibility. And what we love about this partnership is with the Walmart DSP, there is complete transparency, there's complete flexibility and agility, and that's really aligned with where we came from and what we believe in. And because of this partnership, the Walmart DSP inherits this incredibly agile product roadmap that can adapt and change with the changing ecosystem, that can be future-proofed, that can add new capabilities when they're needed. And probably the best example of that is just from when we were building, and we gained input from important stakeholders and people we wanted to be its users. And one of the things that they told us was important to them that we didn't plan for was they needed universal reach and frequency, because some advertisers would run campaigns in the Trade Desk seat while also running campaigns in the Walmart DSP. And they wanted the people that they reached from those two campaigns to have a common understanding of reach and frequency so that they could reach them an optimal number of times, not too many and not too few, between their trade desk campaigns and their Walmart DSP campaigns. And that is a great example of trying to break down some of the traditional silos between sort of your brand marketing and your shopper marketing. So there's a lot more in terms of capabilities, but that's the first one that comes to mind.
Okay, so we're launching the Walmart DSP for the holidays. I'll ask you another question. Does the world need another DSP and why?
That's a great question. Well, I think with this, we are together building a combination of capabilities that marketers have always wanted. So in that way, I think yes. And one of the things that we've really focused on was helping build on the foundation and the history that marketers and agencies already have with the trade desk so that they're not starting over and they're not doing duplicative work. So a good example of that is if a marketer's already done publisher deals, inventory curation with the trade desk, it's easy to port those over and reflect that inside the Walmart DSP. If a brand has relationships with certain brand safety providers, certain measurement providers, and they want to reflect those from the trade desk marketplace into the Walmart DSP, it's totally easy to do that. And again, there's complete transparency. So for all of the sort of pricing arrangements that one already has with the trade desk, there's no markup, and there's the ability to carry all of that right over into the Walmart DSP. So we're building on the foundations, as you said, that already exist with the biggest brands and agencies and the trade desk platform. And then, as you said, we're also adding in some incredible new value. So a great example of that to me is the fact that they can now measure their trade desk campaigns or all of their Walmart DSP campaigns across channels with Walmart sales data, and they can optimize in real time. So they're not waiting for the end of the campaign to make changes. They're shifting budgets. They're tweaking in order to gain more performance against real Walmart sales data.
Great. So I'm beyond proud to be partnering with the trade desk for the Walmart DSP. So in many ways, we're really focused on growing our offerings, and we're going to keep evolving our offerings to meet the needs of the suppliers and sellers and advertisers. And as we look to the future, there's so much innovation happening. There's such a strong connection with customers and screens. We're surrounded, or they're surrounded by them. And each offers a vehicle for storytelling. So that's why we're moving into video everywhere. As we do that, the inventory that advertisers are going to have access to is going to be pretty vast. Having a platform like the Walmart DSP makes it possible for us to get aggressive with inventory in the screen space, in the content space. We know that's especially important as advertisers go into the holiday season. So can you tell us a little more?
Yeah, that's right on, Rich. I think because of this partnership, Walmart Connect and the Walmart DSP will have the best CTV, the best premium video, the best digital audio connectivity in the retail media universe right away at launch. And that's because we're capitalizing on all of the work the Trade Desk has done in partnerships in the last couple of years. So I mentioned a couple channels, as you did, about getting aggressive ahead of the holidays. I think we should focus on connected television because of its growing importance, where half of American TV viewers have already cut the cord, and of those that remain, 44% say they're planning to cut or pull back this year. And best reflection of that from what we see is last year the scales actually tipped, where the number of households that we can reach from our TV graph became greater than the number that are available on cable in the United States. So the importance of connected television in that universe and the emerging ability to reach those consumers in the most premium environments. So we're talking live sports, we're talking award shows, we're talking all of the most desirable sort of inventory in the TV universe, coupled with Walmart targeting and Walmart sales data, is something that really just gets me excited ahead of the holidays. I think for the first time, we are taking what I think is the most effective ad format in history in TV advertising, and we're coupling it with real-time sales measurement in Walmart stores. And yeah, that alone, it just makes me really excited for what's to come.
So I couldn't agree more. It's really exciting. And the value of the partnership for marketers is to be more agile, harness data like they've never before done. So with the Walmart DSP, we're bridging the media fragmentation to help customers wherever they are browsing, shopping, engaging in content. So it's going to be a pretty incredible partnership.
I couldn't agree more. There's big things to come. I think we're going to break down some big silos and make the world better for consumers and marketers. And yeah, I just want to say, Rich, thank you so much for being here today. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And we're looking forward to talking to you soon.
Thanks, everybody.